Hi everyone, so I have yet another Yankee Candle slash Woodwick haul. My sister's here as well because some of these candles are for her. We purchased it during the I always forget, was it buy two, get three free? Right, because we got a total of 5 candles. It was a little bit hard to decide, but initially we weren't going to place the order, and I think my sister was the one who said, that's a great deal, we need to order some more.
And free shipping.
Oh yeah, and there was free shipping. I am a part of their Yankee Candle slash Woodwick and affiliate brands rewards program. So I don't know if that lowers the threshold for shipping, but I think shipping was on orders, I believe 50 and above. But anyways, here's the box. I'm slightly worried because the previous one during the 50% off sale came shattered, so we had to wait for reshipment. So this is the first time I'm opening up this one. Slightly worried. But anyways, these are all new scents, no repeats in this box. Side, there's a packing slip of all of the candles that I got. All right. And then one thing about Woodwick candles is that they don't use additional packing peanuts, which I think they would benefit from additional packing peanuts. So they come in these carton crates with maybe one, what's this called? Like construction paper or some thicker paper. But let's go on to the first one. I don't hear any broken candles as of right now, so hopefully everything's intact. All right, so this one is vanilla and sea salt. I'm a little bit thrown off because it looks kind of dark in the color. No, we both got vanilla and sea salt.
You got the tumbler. I got the boat.
Oh, okay. So my sister says this candle's hers. Here's how it looks like. It doesn't appear that this one came loose because last time all of the boat ones, or pretty much 90% of them, came loose. So since this is my sister's, I'm going to give this to her to smell first. I think during the previous unboxing, I was smelling some of her candles first and she was like, no, that's mine.
Yeah, this smells like vanilla. High-end vanilla.
All right, let me see.
Like this could be at a hotel.
Oh yeah, this is a very upscale perfumey vanilla.
Mm-hmm.
I think, for example, Bath and Body Works is doing a lot of vanilla perfumey scents. I think if you would smell this, I don't know if you would pick it out yourself.
No, I was expecting more like actual vanilla.
I thought it was going to lean a little bit more like vanilla sea salt ice cream. Kind of that aquatic feel.
This is vanilla perfumey.
Yeah, this is like a vanilla perfume scent. I'm not good at distinguishing perfume scents all that much. But it does smell.
It smells okay.
But it smells to me like an everyday vanilla perfume.
Yeah, no, it smells all right. But yeah, no, I was thinking it was going to be vanilla for food,
okay.
Or a drink.
Okay, so that was the first one. That one looks intact.
Oh, so you have a tumbler version of that.
I'm pretty sure I got the same type that you did, but let's see.
Nope.
All right, so here's the other one.
That one, I think that one's just the vanilla one that I got.
So this is the vanilla bean. I'm very surprised that my sister got this because she doesn't like, oh, and that's her dog, because she doesn't like vanilla fragrances. So our dog is very needy now that our dad is on a short trip out of the out of the country. So anyway, so my sister doesn't really care for vanilla fragrances. However, I can't think when he's barking or yelling. She recently had the Cafe Sweets trilogy, and that has the vanilla bean layer. And I think you said that you really liked it. So I'm very curious as to how that smells. Yeah, so this one's a lot better. So
yay.
I'd probably recommend ordering these when it's not too hot or too cold, or maybe they just took better care of the package this go around, because it's not loose.
Yeah, this is like a vanilla that you'd have it on your pastry or like frosting, vanilla frosting or something.
I think I agree with you that this reminds me a little bit of vanilla frosting. And I think it's accurate that's vanilla bean, which I think we normally like French vanilla, which is a little bit more buttery. I think this one reminds me more of the ice cream with the little black dots.
Yeah.
Yeah, super gourmand, very plain. I'm curious as to how that's going to perform because normally bakery gourmand scents, they might get a little charred with the wooden wick if you leave it burning for too long. So far, which one do you like more, the vanilla bean or the vanilla and sea salt scent?
Vanilla bean.
Vanilla bean? Okay.
But burning, who knows?
All right. next one. I'm just holding my breath that there are no broken candles. But I kind of low-key want a broken candle so that I can save the broken one and then opt for another one. All right, this one looks okay as well.
Oh, that one's yours.
So this one is Ethereal Haze.
I was this close to getting that
and
one.
Wow,
but then
does mine look a little gunky too? Yeah, so that's a problem with ordering online.
Oh,
it's loose.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so mine came loose. But I feel like you can already tell that I feel like it went through stuff. I don't know if it was in the storage room for too long or what. But I'm going to let this get a little bit warmer and then see what happens. Or maybe I'll burn this one first. So Ethereal Haze, I think that one had some interesting fragrance notes. Like, yeah, and it's also a little bit dusty. It had interesting notes, like I think citrus notes and maybe like snap peas, which I don't think I know how that is supposed to smell like. It does remind me a little bit when you're washing your vegetables. It's slightly watery, but still green.
Careful, don't tilt it too much. You want it to come towards you with the wick.
The citrus note isn't too apparent. Yeah, I don't get a ton of citrus. Whatever vegetable note is in here is what I'm mainly getting. It's not herbal, but I would say it's like green and fresh. Here for you to smell. Try not to tilt it.
And it just makes like the wick's a little bit to like
off-centered.
It's a little off-centered.
It slightly is a little off-centered. Quality control issues. So what do you think about the scent?
I'm okay with not that I took it out the cart.
Okay. Yeah.
But it's different, but it's not like bad or anything.
Okay. Yeah. So again, I just want to warn you that this is one of the problems with ordering from Woodwick. I don't know if it's how they store their candles, how they're shipping it, if it's older inventory or what. But a lot of the candles that we got for the first order, maybe about a month ago, they all look like this and they were pretty much loose. Some people have issues burning candles like this. I think it's fine as long as I watch out for it a little bit more closely, but I wouldn't gift this to anyone. And also for my sister, when this happened and it was loose, a lot of the melted wax, when it liquefied, it seeped down to the bottom, and that was in a trilogy candle, so it kind of threw off the color scheme. So yeah, there's that one. The scent is just okay. I think I do like my sister's vanilla bean candle, but I'm just worried how that will smell after maybe like 4 or so burns, just because it's a bakery gourmand scent.
Oh, that one's mine.
Okay, so this is my sister's, and it's looking again a little bit rough. So let me tilt this upside down and see if anything happened. Yeah, so this one's loose as well. Let me kind of like hit it. This is I think it's called the Coastal Sunset Trilogy or something like that. But the 3 layers are Coastal Sunset, Seaside Mimosa, and Island Coconut. So again, if, like, for example, for the first order that my candles came like this, I didn't contact customer service, but obviously if they're broken, I would. But just, again, be aware of that. So in this instant, I think it's better if you're gifting it to buy it maybe from like Kohl's, CVS, or like whatever retailer has it. So I'm going to have this for you to smell. The other one that we got, I think it was the medium tumbler or the large tumbler. And we mainly got coconut.
Yeah. Are you getting the same thing?
I'm getting more of the orange, like the mimosa, I think.
Yeah, I'm glad I got it in both sizes.
Yeah, so that would be really good during the summer.
Yes.
Yeah, and I feel like, yeah, the tumbler smells a little bit more like coconut. Or maybe because the candle is loose, I'm smelling more of the other fragrances because it probably like melted a little bit.
Last one's yours.
All right, so last one is mine. Oh, I forgot I got a large one. Also, another thing, if let's say you don't have a Woodwick or Yankee or wherever these are sold, I would recommend, if you do want to take a gamble and place an order online, to get this style or the medium tumbler. Because of the shape itself, it's harder for the wax to get loose, because if it does, it'll get stuck around this like little waist part.
Yep.
And so I got vanilla and sea salt. Fresh, borderline summery vanilla perfume. It smells about the same as it does in the other format.
Yeah, for some reason I'm smelling it's I feel like the boat one was stronger.
Yeah.
Or maybe because I'm smelling more of the wax.
Like more of the surface area.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, so that is it. I do want to say again that normally Woodwicks, I feel like they're not the strongest if that's why you're getting them, but we mainly get it for the crackle sound. And also another thing, I feel like I'm already like telling you why not to buy it. These have a huge tendency to struggle to pull out, especially like around right here, or maybe like up to right here. So my sister borrows one of my hurricanes that's skinny, so it like barely fits it, but it's really tall, and I think that helps. Does it?
Yes.
Okay. And then the other one, I do have to say that my sister, I thought you couldn't over trim it, or it was really hard to dud these out, but I don't know what my sister did, how she trimmed it, but I had to melt the top portion of the wax in one of these candles to kind of fix it. So just be aware, you can be a little bit heavy-handed on the trimming, but don't like nub it out completely, because that'll just kind of kill your candle.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is everything that we picked up this go around. What do you think about the candles? Because I feel like last time we just got a bunch of Christmas scents.
Yeah. Let me see. I'm glad I got this in a, the, what is it called? The trilogy. I'm glad I got the trilogy in a boat too.
But what's your favorite one out of the bunch? The trilogy, the vanilla.
I think this one. Oops.
Oh, the one that was loose?
Yeah. It smells the best to me. Then I would say the vanilla bean, and then the vanilla and sea salt. Oh, you only have two.
So while I feel like vanilla and sea salt is stronger and it smells more perfumey, I feel like this smells green to me, and I feel like I tend to gravitate towards that more than like perfumey scents. So I would say this one by default, but definitely not the conditions. So yeah, let me know if you have any questions, and I hope you have a great day. Okay, bye.